good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are here in the main event of this tournament, final day of the elimination round, and we are treated to a titan matchup. Tonight's matchup, Team San Diego going up against the undefeated Team Hawks. This is going to be an interesting matchup as both teams will finally have a record loss here in this tournament. I'm your host, the one and only Ludwig Van Magic Man. You know who I am. And this is going to be a slobber knocker as both teams can definitely take away using their run and gun offense here. Who will be the players to watch here for both teams? Let's start with Team Hawks. Team Hawks relying on their run and gun offense together with Ferrer, Fernandez, Musni, and of course their three-point specialist Valdez. And at the paint is Mayo. For Team San Diego, they have been relying on their main man Burdios and Alvela, who can light up from long range, as well as the man in the paint, Ivan Samson. Our referees for today, referee Vince Camper and referee Marcus Reed. Let's get it on for the official tip-off of this ball game. Our committee for today is Stacy Valdez and Aki Valdez. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. This is going to be a test for both teams as they haven't tasted a loss here in this tournament. This is going to be interesting. And finally, tip-off as we start this ball game. Alvela, Burdios, Palis will start off the backcourt for Team San Diego. As for Team Hawks, it will be Valdez, Musni, Fernandez, Ferrer, and Alvela misses his first free throw. Both teams already played in their previous matchups as they already had their warm-ups. We are treated to a high-octane matchup here. Musni, this is going to be a game of chess. Mind games. We are treated to a high-quality basketball. Musni lets it fly. Saving it. Palis controls the board. Burdios with the hand on his face. It got stopped for Burdios. We are still scoreless here in the early goings of the first half. Well, both teams are still sizing each other up. The room for error is not allowed here in this ball game. Mayo with a putback. He misses. Too strong. Burdios on the run. Alvela, baseline. No look pass. Ivan Samson. Still nothing going on. Burdios recovers at the middle. Alvela speeds the tempo. Quick first step. As Alvela stretches his arms and goes for the layup. Well, that was a quick move from Alvela. Full court pressure being applied by San Diego as they are focused, laser sharp here. Fernandez, he will try to lead his team once again. This is going to be an interesting marquee matchup between Fernandez and Burdios. Trying to shake off his defender, gets away, escapes on the defense, and Fernandez with the crossover goes all the way, goes for the kill. We are tied at 2. Palis, cross court, Alvela, one-on-one. They go at the post, spins and turns, misses, battle for the loose ball. He goes down, Musni on the run, pedal on the middle against Alvela, and he makes it. Musni, 4-2, and the crowd loving it. They slow the pace down. Team San Diego, they have been undefeated for 2 seasons already. Let's see if they can continue the streak, or will Team Hawks end the streak? This is Battle of Titans here. Ivan Samson on the line, is fouled. Foul will be called against Valdez. Oh, yes.
There you go.
And Samson sinks in the first shot. Makes his second basket. We are tied at 4. Suffocating defense here for Team San Diego as they apply the full court pressure. Well, that is one of the reasons why San Diego is undefeated in this tournament, because of their defense. That lockdown defense that has been making life things difficult for their opponent. Musni from the corner. Musni. Samson clobbers the board. On the run. Alvela sees no opening, attacks, penetrates. Mayo stops it. 2-on-2 situation. Fernandez eye in the sky play. And what a turn of events here. And San Diego not giving up on that play. Usually that would be an easy basket for Team Hawks, but this time they are being tried and tested by San Diego. What a defensive stop there. San Diego applying, taking the life out of that possession. Brother Joey, what's the last name of number 39? 39? Alvela? Yeah, that one. And he misses the court. Olivar. Number 39 is Olivar for Team San Diego, who has been standing his ground against Mayo. Well, Mayo will have a tough time here because he will be battling Samson and Olivar. And another 3-point basket by Team Hawks. They're not backing away from the challenge. And again, Palace ties the ball game at 7. Who will falter down here? Both teams battle of pride here. They don't want to lose this ball game. Musni, one-on-one against Alvela. Both guys are streak shooters. Able to create some separation, stolen away by Burgess. Burgess on the run. Burgess, breakaway. Mayo, tracking down the ball, diving for the loose ball, and look at that one, Fernandez making his move. The double team comes. Ferrer at the middle, stopped by Olivar, and Olivar, again, the defensive anchor for Team San Diego, who has been making some stops here and making life things difficult for Team Hawks. "14 minutes remaining here. Baseline throw. Musni using the screen from Mayo with the separation and still offline this time. Well, he was able to hit some 3-point shots a while ago, no, for Musni, but this time he was offline. They give it at the corner, and finally Palace grabs a 3-point shot. Corner from Palace. They have the lead, 10-7. San Diego in the driver's seat now. Sees an opening, Musni. Substitution. Carl Santiago in the ball game, replacing Ferrer or Valdez. Baseline. Fernandez, man-to-man defense here being deployed by San Diego. Can't make a move. Santiago against Olivar. And standing his ground, Samson able to position himself. Our score is still 10-7. Corner, Palace again. This time, unable to connect. Musni against Alvela. The double team comes. Look at the suffocating defense of San Diego, and that is a turnover for Team Hawks. They are down by 3. A chance for them to extend the lead. Burgess against Santiago, one-on-one. Burgess hasn't made a score yet. He is the leading scorer for Team San Diego. Palace misses. Olivar again, the anchor at the middle. Burgess too strong, and it hit above the rim already. This is a low scoring ball game as both teams applying some defensive pressure for both teams. No foul, no foul. Musni trying to slow the pace down using the double screen. Musni again. It bounces off. Palace secures the board. They forward it. Burgess attacking the middle. Ivan Sampson loses the leather.
Get down, just get down. Okay.
Fernandez able to escape the defense, but Burgess picking him up right away. Fernandez between the legs, thought about it, but Burgess, look at him. Locking down Fernandez. Mayo, way off the mark. But the cleanup from Fernandez. Fernandez has been all over the court here, offensively and defensively. Well, they needed him badly here. Burgess, Alvela, corner with the challenge, short. Mayo taking the ball. Santiago, they got no numbers, decides to attack and count the basket. Foul on Palace as Santiago taking the lead once again, 11 to 10. Valdez back in the ball game. On the free throw line is Santiago. Valdez checks in the ball game. Well, they need his three-point shooting badly here in this game because it will open up some space for Team Hawks. As Team San Diego has been really suffocating the defense, trying to take the life out of the offensive prowess of the guys in green. Team Hawks at the middle, trying to open up the lead. And in unfamiliar, that's a three-point shot. A two-point shot only. 13 to 10, Team Hawks up by 3. They go at the post. Ivan Sampson. Foul will be called against Mayo. Baseline throw. Sampson unable to catch it. We gotta remember, guys, both teams has not tasted a loss here. One team will finally get their loss here in this tournament. So we shall find out who will be that team. Musni using the screen. Able to escape. Steps back. Controlling the board. Alvela will challenge the D. Physicality down low and foul will be called against Musni. How many fouls does Musni have? First personal foul against Musni, and it will be a shot attempt on Alvela. Alvela will shoot some free throws here. Remember, this is a running time. It only stops in the second half, and of course with timeouts as well. Both teams giving their all today in this Battle of Titans matchup, and Alvela makes it. (11-13), San Diego behind by a single possession. Musni, and that would be a moving screen against Santiago, who was caught by the referees. A chance for Team San Diego to either tie this game or grab the lead. Alvela at the middle. They swing that ball around Palace, and Palace hits all net, and look at the crowd enjoying that shot from Palace as now they have the lead 14 to 13. They go at the post. Santiago spins and turns. Too strong. Samson controlling the board. Alvela gives it at the middle. Berdios. They swing that ball around at the corner. They go baseline. Defense of Team Hawk not allowing it, but another three-point shot from Alvela. That would be 17 to 13. Suddenly, Team San Diego delivering those punches. 6 minutes and 41 remaining. Fernandez navigating his options. Challenging Berdios. Goes to the right. Trying to escape the clutches of the defense. Fernandez! And a move by Fernandez. And he will get a foul against Berdios. Fernandez showing us his whole repertoire here. Wide array of skills. What a move from Fernandez. Berdios against Fernandez. That is something that we need to watch out here. Both teams, both guys, their leading scorer. Both guys have that offensive prowess and has that defensive capability to stop each other. The question is, who will prevail? Fernandez on the line makes his first basket, cutting the lead down to 2. 17 to 15. San Diego, this is their toughest test so far here in this tournament against the young and fresh Team Hawks. Corner, Samson reverse, quite short. Valdez throws it, and Santiago miscommunication. Team San Diego holding on to a 2-point lead. Berdios on the run. Alvela, their two-man game. Short for Olivar. Samson attacking the lane. What a ball game so far. Foul on Mayo, or nine rather, on Fernandez. Baseline, Alvela, left wide open. Possession, Palace throws it, and foul again will be called against
101.
Ferrer, or Fernandez, rather, Fernandez. How many fouls does Fernandez have? 2 personal fouls on Fernandez. Finally, Fernandez has a jersey, huh? That's on the free throw line is Palace. And he extends the lead to 3, 18 to 15, with 4 minutes and 25 remaining. Well, reminders, we have a fellowship later on
There we go.
after this ball game. And Palace converts both free throws. Musni has been leading his team so far. Valdez hasn't hit a 3-point shot. He sees an opening. Hits all board. Samson picks up the trash. Goes all the way. There's no room for errors if you're facing San Diego. But Valdez finally coming out alive here. Cutting the lead to 3. 21 to 18. Palace. That was a quick answer by Valdez. Palace thought about it, takes it closer. Being hounded by Fernandez.
Swing, swing, and swing.
Finding that extra pass. Palace, corner. Ivan Samson coming out of nowhere, and foul will be called against. Foul on Valdez. How many fouls does Valdez have? 2 personal fouls on Valdez. Free throws will be given to Ivan Samson. At least for Team Hawks now, they are able to do a good job against Samson, who has not been bullying his way so far in this first half. But wait for it on the second half. He reminds me of a Shaquille O'Neal, no? At the paint, he can dominate and he can make those baskets. And he misses the second throw. 18 to 22. 2-possession ball game separating both teams. The battle of undefeated teams finally clashing in what could be a finals preview. Fernandez, short. Musni adjusting in mid-air. But look at the defense again of Olivar. Alvela, running good off, and look at Fernandez from behind. Fernandez, 3-on-2 situation, corner, Valdez, in and out. Santiago against Burgess with a good position. They go to Alvela with the separation corner. They tap it away, and here comes the freight train. Samson muscling his way. We are still 22-18 with 1 minute and 47 remaining. Foul will be called against Santiago. Santiago, how many fouls? Second personal foul on Santiago. Well, that is something that Team Santiago can capitalize on. The foul trouble of Team Hawks as they're having their hands full against Samson in the paint and Olivar, no? But for Team Hawks, they can capitalize on Fernandez and Musni, who has been delivering those points for them.
Gotta drop those.
But so far, Valdez has been quiet here in the first half, only hitting 1 3-point shot in their previous game. He had 7 3-point shots, so that's something that they needed, that they need badly here if they want to play and match up against San Diego. Musni stops and pops, squares up. He misses. Well, as we keep on saying, you cannot commit a lot of errors going up against Team San Diego. San Diego has been maintaining that undefeated streak for 2 tournaments already. In the previous tournament, they haven't been able to taste a defeat, and even here in this tournament as well. Can they continue the streak, or will Team Hawks be the one to slay the giants of this tournament? Olivar on the line. He misses.
Take your time, let's go.
28 seconds. Remember, this is running time. What a ball game so far.
There. All right, get yours. Let's go, lock it up. Nobody
23-18, Olivar
Let's go. Nobody
splitting
score.
his charities.
Last possession. Nobody
10 seconds left. Musni. Look at the defense of Alvela, not giving any comfort zone for Musni, but Musni able to escape using the screen. And that's the end of the ball game, the first half. Team San Diego with a 5-point lead, 23-18 against Team Hawks. This is still anybody's ball game. We'll be right back after the first half and a halftime break. Stacy, can you give me the leading scorers for the first half? You can say leading scorers for back to the action. This is second half. Team San Diego up by 5, 23-18. This is your Interlodge Mason Basketball League, powered by the so-called ballers. Who are the leading scorers in the first half? Well, for Team Hawks, they are led by Musni with 7 points. And for Team San Diego, Palis with 11 points. So let's see if the leading scorers will be the same at the end of the second half. Man-to-man defense being deployed here, and Valenzuela checks in first time in the second half. As for Team Hawks, they're undermanned at the moment. Foul on Valenzuela, that's his first personal foul. Man-to-man defense being applied here, and Team San Diego doing their homework, trying to apply their pressure on Musni, but Musni left wide open, able to create some separation. Look at Valenzuela suffocating defense, but able to find a way is Musni. The creativity of Musni adjusting in mid-air finding some space, able to deflect the clutches of the defense. That is a Houdini move from Musni. Burgess has been quiet here in the first half. Well, for Team Hawks now, they know also they did their homework. They're trying to shut down Burgess, who hasn't been a factor here. Free throw like jumper from Musni. Ivan Sampson, their usual leading scorer, Ivan Sampson and Burgess has not been a factor, but Palace has been carrying this team so far. Alvela also not making enough points to dominate this game so far. 18 minutes remaining, early goings in the second half. What a ball game. Tight matchup. Team Hawks donning the green jersey and Team San Diego donning the black and orange jersey. And the free throw line is Oliver. And he makes the first free throw. Well, as we keep on saying, breaks of the game will decide this matchup because, of course, you cannot commit a lot of errors playing against superb teams like Team San Diego and Team Hawks, no? So you gotta watch out for those errors, those turnovers, and you gotta convert those points, no? It's gonna be easier said than done. But, of course, the will to win and the battle for pride, as we keep on saying, passion, skills, and legacy, this is what Interlodge basketball is all about. He lets it fly from long range, and he misses. Front rim, baseball pass, Santiago unable to catch that. But that was a good gamble from Mayo, as he was able to see that Santiago is able to gain possession. They give it at the corner. They go to Sampson at the post, battling, bullying, corner. Olivar swings it around. Valenzuela, Burgess left wide open. Burgess still offline in this ball game. Well, they are feeling the pressure for both teams, no? Musni at the middle, no fear. And Santiago skying high against Valenzuela for that rebound. 24-20. Still San Diego not giving up that lead despite committing a lot of errors here. But Team Hawks unable to make or convert some baskets here. Well, the man-to-man defense of San Diego has been the main key. What will they do here? Musni against a smaller defender. Musni bustling his way, and Aaron Musni using his height and quickness against Valenzuela. But Valenzuela is also a pesky defender, no? But that time, that was just a smart play from Musni. He sees the lane. Sampson. And finally, Sampson. The crowd loving that play as Sampson finally comes alive here in the second half. Sampson, that is his bread and butter, the interior and territory. Musni, the switch comes on, creating some space, and foul will be called against Valenzuela. That's his second personal foul on Valenzuela. Valenzuela committing 2 fouls already. Alvela and Palace in the ball game. Well, in the first half, Palace has 11 points coming from 3-point shots and inside the paint. Valenzuela providing him some quality minutes, and Burgos still offline here in this ball game. Fernandez using the screen from Valdez. Fernandez to Mayo. Mayo left wide open, and Mayo cutting the lead down to 26-24. Well, for Mayo, no, reminds me of a Jervy Cruz. No, if you know Jervy Cruz of UST Growling Tigers, he is just in possession, smart plays, and just in the receiving end of the plays, no? And high percentage shot, that's what we call it, no? Kagin will reset, goes at the baseline, attacking with a dribble drive from Olivar. And Valdez standing his ground against the bigger Ivan Sampson in the paint. And Team Hawks up ba? Who's on the lead? San Diego pa rin. And that was a turnover, forcing it from Team Hawks. A golden opportunity for them to either tie this ball game or to grab the lead. Fernandez against Palace. They have been using that screen wisely. Fernandez. One-on-one, staying in front of him is Palace. Between the legs. Sees no opening. Quick first step. Valdez, catch and release. Nope. Palace, they are ahead of the pack. Nothing for Kagin. Alvela, second chance opportunity. Alvela cleans up the board. And the crowd loving that play as they are shouting their lungs up. Alvela with the end one, 28-24 with 13 minutes left. Battle of the Kings here. This could be a preview of the finals if both teams able to do their homework in the playoffs next week. Alvela makes the basket, extending that lead to 5. Again, another cushion for Team San Diego, no? As they're able to extend the lead to 5. Musni has been quiet here in the second half. They need his points badly, and of course Fernandez as well. Musni attacking, and Alvela tapping that ball, and ball will go. Samson is in the ball game. Another Samson, brother of Samson. Long hair Samson and Samson without the hair. So baseline throw in. Valdez turns around, quite short. Well, that man-to-man defense of San Diego has been effective so far as they are now up by 5. Alvela, front rim, Santiago on the run, Fernandez, triple drive, and foul will be called against Palace. How many fouls does Palace have?
77.
Third personal foul on Palace, third personal foul. Third personal foul on Palace. Third personal foul on Palace. Baseline throw in. The golden question here for Team Hawks is what will they do against this man-to-man pressure defense of Team San Diego? So far they have no answers. Musni decides to take it. Musni with the separation. Palace will slow the pace down. Catch and shoot. Nope. Musni steps on the gas. Fernandez gets his man off the air. And Fernandez adjusting in mid-air. Pumping. Foul. Counted. Oh, that's a charging for Fernandez. That is painful for Team Hawks. Fourth personal foul on Fernandez. Fourth personal foul on Fernandez. That was just... that is just painful for Team Hawks. But good job for Team San Diego, able to stand their ground there and be in position. Steps back, Fernandez. And look at the defense harassing and hounding him. Santiago finally able to crack down, cutting the lead down to 3, 29-26. What a ball game. Woo! Physicality, fast-paced offense, everything is here. Both teams undefeated. And Palace draining that long bomb, 32-26. Well, Palace has been stepping up big time here in this ball game as he has been leading all scorers behind the absence of Berdios, who is their leading scorer, and Ivan Samson. Musni lets it fly. Battle for the loose ball. It will go to Palace.
Control.
Well, for Team Hawks, they have done a good job against Berdios and Alvela, but they have no answers for Palace as of the moment. Alvela at the middle, and Alvela hitting the top of the key and making it an 8-point game, 26-34. This is a true test for Team Hawks. They haven't been in the situation before. A stronger team. Musni, short, battle for loose ball. Palace again. Well, they need to shut down Palace. So Palace has been the man, Alvela, who has been leading the charge. Corner. Battle for loose ball, and Fernandez goes down hard on the floor, and Samson will be called for the foul. Remember, there's two Samson for Team San Diego. Ivan Samson and number 33, Samson. And finally, a 3-point shot for Team Hawks. cutting the lead down to 6, 35 to 29. They swing that ball around. Team Hawks. Alvela and Alvela. Back-to-back hits for Alvela. Able to create a cushion 38 to 29. Sees no opening. Muski forces his way. 3-on-1 situation. They got numbers. Alvela and Lucas Santiago not giving up on the play. Ebreo will replace Kagin for Palis. 4 personal fouls on Palis. 4 personal fouls on Palis. Oh, this is huge for Team San Diego. Palis, their leading scorer, is now in foul trouble. Well, for Team Hawks, no? Fernandez is also in foul trouble. So this is going to be interesting. We shall see who will step up big time here and who will falter down. Mayo, they go at the post, working his way, bullying, bumping and grinding for Mayo. 31 to 38, cutting the lead down to 7. This is not going to be an easy day for Team San Diego as they're having their hands full against this young guns of Team Hawks. Alvela again trying his third charm. Fabunan in the ball game. Their playing coach, Brother Joey. Substitution ba? Substitution, ref, substitution. Berdios in the ball game. He has been quiet in this game so far.
Timeout, 7:07.
And Team Hawks will call their timeout here.
6:58. Don't listen to them. You're doing an outstanding job. 6:58. 7:07.
6:58, 6:58. Back to the action. This is the second half. 38 to 31. Team Hawks down by 7 against the raging Team San Diego. Trying to find an opening. And Fernandez will draw a foul against Berdios. And he will be in the free throw line. Not yet. They're not yet in the penalty. So that would be a baseline throw in. Musni leading his team. And Musni will not go quiet in the night here as Musni attacking the lane, goes hard to the basket, and Alvela was hit there. But of course, it's not intentional, part of the ball game, just the physicality. Team Hawks called the timeout. 38 to 35, a 5-point lead separating both teams. Alvela at the middle, they swing it to Ebreo. Ebreo, no opening. Ball movement. Fernandez locking down. Alvela, too strong. Mayo unable to control it. Battle for the loose ball as they scramble in the floor. What a matchup here. 5 minutes and 56 remaining. Possession arrow goes to Team Hawks. Later, we have fellowship, ha? We have fellowship. Andito yung lechon sa likod ko. Musni, sizing up his defender, goes one-on-one behind the back. Ebreo with the help defense. Foul will be called against Berdios. 101, 101. 101. Warning for Berdios. That's his. How many for Berdios? 4 personal fouls on Berdios. Oh, that is huge for Team San Diego. Their leading scorers, Palis and Berdios, both in foul trouble. So that is something Team Hawks can use or utilize down the stretch. Ferrer on the line shooting 2. Or 101 first. 101. And he misses for Ferrer. Well, again, Team San Diego doing an excellent job on the defensive end. not giving any easy baskets as we speak. Team Hawks not far behind. Pounding in himself is Samson Berdios, still offline here for Berdios. Good job from Ferrer. Not giving any space. Substitution for Olaivar. Well, Olaivar in the first half has been their defensive anchor, no? Standing his ground in the middle and keeping his job in the paint, stopping those easy baskets from Valdez and Mayo. Alvela. Olaivar sees no opening. They're orchestrating. The defense quickly reacting here as they know that all Team San Diego are deadly from long range. Alvela gets his man off the air, sees an opening. Samson bullying his way like a juggernaut, and he will go in the free throw area. Foul will be called against Musni. How many fouls does Musni have? 3 personal fouls. Down the wire here. Samson makes his first throw, calmly sinking it in, again making it back to a 5-point game. And he makes both, making it to a 7-point lead. This is the largest lead of San Diego so far. Full court pressure is applied, but they were able to escape. Fernandez to Mayo. Mayo gets the shooter's bounce with that one-legged jumper, cutting the lead down to 5 again, 40-35. Olaivar, Alvela, Berdios. Movement of the ball, Samson unable to catch it, and a golden opportunity for Team Hawks to cut down the lead to 3 or 2. We shall find out. 2 minutes and 40, down the wire. Hold on to your seats. This is high-intensity basketball as both teams not tasting a loss here so far, but one team will definitely feel the pain of a loss here. Samson at the corner, releases it, and that was Fabunan. Timely basket, and a steal from Fabunan. Joey Fabunan on the run, able to save it. Berdios, Alvela. Alvela left wide open, but he decides to use the clock. Last 2 minutes, 43-35. And the defense now back in position. Well, that was just a cold-blooded 3 from Fabunan. And that is what? Timeout? Shot clock violation. That is a shot clock violation. Palace in the ball game. 43-35, an 8-point game. Fernandez goes all the way to the hole. Still nothing for Fernandez. He is feeling the pressure from Team San Diego. Alvela protecting that ball. Fernandez trying to provide some pressure D. Palace using the clock on their side. They move that ball around. Well, one thing, 7 seconds on the shot clock. 3 seconds. He misses. Samson controls the board. Corner, Alvela, nope. And the door is still wide open. Team Hawks knocking down. Will they enter? Nope. Team San Diego, 43 seconds left. Woo. 42 seconds left. 8-point lead being protected by Team San Diego. Back to the action, man-to-man defense being deployed here. Palace, they know time is on their side. Free throws for Palace, or no, not yet. It's a warning. Team Hawks unable to convert those baskets that they usually make here. Well, for Team San Diego, this has been their toughest assignment so far. Palace against Musni, and Musni commits the foul. 26 seconds left. Free throws for Palace. Forwards it to Valdez. Valdez gets his man up there, trying to make a comeback. Musni, still nothing. And Team San Diego still undefeated in this tournament as Team Hawks bow down and finally tasting a defeat here in this tournament. Well, this could be a preview of the championship round, though. What a matchup for both teams. Not giving up on each possession. We are treated to a ball game. And that's the end of the elimination round. Next week, we go to the playoffs. Team San Diego still undefeated. Who's next? We'll be back next week for the playoffs.
Lahat ng players, sa gitna. Pidicture lang ako.
Okay. All teams, all players at the middle. We will have